Good morning, friends. Looking crazy as always. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning and not feeling too bad. I was in a bit of a rut. Now, I look like that because I do have a fresh tan on that I have to wash off. So we are going to start off with our, oh my God, we're going to start off with our breakfast and ironing kids' uniforms, coffee and getting ready for work. We have one class in the morning, we have a strength class, and then we're gonna have our own workout. For some reason, I've been craving so much for some ocean time. We live next to the river, but I just really want the ocean. Like, not even to swim, but just walk along it, like smell it, listen to it, dip my toes in it. I don't know why, I'm just been really craving the ocean. And I find it very cleansing, but the ocean is like half an hour away for us. So I don't know, maybe we'll take a little trip and go to the ocean and maybe read a book for an hour. I don't know, but okay, let's get it. We just finished a class and I am so tempted to drop everything and just go to the beach, but we're gonna stay focused, and no matter how things are a little bit hard at the moment, mentally, emotionally, we actually gonna do this. We're gonna get through our workout and then we're gonna go for a walk. And then we're gonna go home and have lunch because we need to stay focused and we need to make sure we take care of ourselves, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Let's have a workout. So fresh, taking a walk, clearing our minds. Oh, it's so good. So windy, but perfect temperature. Perfect. Nice view. Hello friends, so we have our wrap here. I just have plain white wrap. To be honest, don't get confused by the marketing stuff because sometimes the wholemeal and on them fancy wraps are not necessarily better or healthy than a plain white wrap. So I got some massive leaves of spinach. The spinach is thriving in my garden. So I got some spinach, I got kale, I got small baby spinach, and I've got sorrel. Sorrel is like a sour leaf, like a sour spinach. My kids love it. I put some feta in there, put some eggs. I do love my yolk runny, not in wraps though because it drips. So it's like a tiny little bit runny. I put some curry powder, pepper and salt on there. And I'm going to wrap this up. I also put my incense on to kind of reset for the day. Like I said, I've been in a little bit of a slumpy mood, a lot of things on my mind, so we're trying to kind of reset whatever ways we can. And this is how my wrap is looking. So good, isn't it? Eggs. All right, I'm going to just preheat my coffee a little bit more here. We got our coffee, we got our wrap, got our incense. We're back at work. I have 2 clients before school pickup. Let's get it. Welcome back to my car. We are reading Pumpkin Sweet while we are on school pickup. We've got about 20 minutes. I'm just trying to get through this book. When is the action gonna happen? When is the action gonna happen? I'm just a mom who's sitting in a car waiting for school pickup and want to be entertained. Give me some action, please, because this is very slow. This is very, very slow. We are back home. The class was awesome. You can hear the kids are screaming. They're playing outside on the playground. And right now I'm just watering. I put the sprinklers on for our veggie garden, collected the eggs, watered the herbal garden, and I am making dinner. And I'm gonna try something today that me and my daughter found yesterday on Instagram, and it was pretty much cherry tomatoes and garlic, and you cover it with olive oil and salt, and you put the feta cheese in the middle, and then you just chuck it in the oven. It's baking for about 45 minutes, I think, or something like that. So you just kind of roast it up, and when they come out, you just mash it up, add the pasta in there, and that's it. That's your pretty much like sun-dried feta tomato sauce for your pasta. So I was like, wow, that's so good. So the kids just wanted spaghetti, but I have this pasta that I'm so tempted to actually cook for myself. It's pasta pro, and it's got 37 grams of protein. I don't know how this tastes, and I was actually saving that as my meal prep pasta. So I'm thinking I might just eat the standard one that the kids are going to eat. And if the sauce idea comes out good, then that would be perfect for my meal prep. So let me just cook it first, trial it with just normal pasta. And if it's good, then I'll make it as part of my meal prep, and I might add like salmon or chicken in there or something like that. It's a good day so far. It's a good day. I am still a little bit emotionally drained, but I feel like I'm picking myself up a little bit by little bit. So we're getting there slowly. Sometimes you gotta give yourself grace. As a mom, we want to do a gazillion things at once. We have all these tabs open in our brain, and we don't actually get anything done because there's just so much to do. And today we're focused on one task at a time. The girls been so awesome today. We came home and they saw me folding laundry and actually asked, can we help you? And I'm just so blessed to have my kids. My kids are just absolutely amazing. They're such awesome kids. So I kind of put the laundry in piles, and they took the laundry into their rooms. They cleaned up their rooms, and my kids are 8 and 10. And they cleaned their rooms, they put the laundry, folded it, put it away, and we were able to go to work. And so now all I'm worrying is just doing little chores before dinner time, and it's not even 6 o'clock, and I think I'm gonna go and be the first one to take a shower today. I'm not even gonna force them. They're playing outside, they're having a good time, and I think I want to take a shower first today. I feel like I deserve to take a shower first and eat my dinner and watch Monk. That's what I want to do. Okay guys, so I took this out of the oven. I think I could keep it for a little bit more, but I don't have patience. I want it now. So next thing I saw, they just kind of mushed this up. And I think I might actually add some herbs in here from the garden. I think I might put some parsley, some coriander. Maybe, what else can we put? Maybe some pineapple sage. Hey. Wow. If this works, and I hope it tastes better than the canned stuff, because the canned pasta sauces are disgusting. And all right, I'm gonna go get some herbs. Okay, so I chopped up parsley, coriander, chives, some garlic chives, and pineapple sage. Let's mix. And that's looking a little bit better with greenery, doesn't it? Okay. All right. Taste test. Okay, and then we're going to just sprinkle a little bit of this nutritional yeast because it's good for you and it gives you that little bit of a cheesy flavor. All right. Let's do a little taste test. This will go so good with penne or fettuccine, I think. Please taste good. Please taste good. I think it needs a bit of pepper. Hold on. A bit of black pepper. I did put the black pepper in there, but you know what would be good in here? A bit more garlic. Maybe some garlic powder. Next time I'm gonna they had actually garlic cloves, not the crushed garlic. So I'm meal prepping with this. This was so easy and so delicious. Oh my god, I think I have smoked salmon. Should I save it? Trying to find a good angle, and I'm just too tired to find any angle. The kids are just watching a little bit of YouTube at the moment. They're not supposed to, but they've been so good today, so I'm letting them chill. I actually printed some of vision board stuff here for myself, so I think I will take this last couple of minutes and I have a little dot journal that I've had for like 3 years now, but I only have a couple more pages left. And usually what I like to do is to keep the vision flowing. I like to try to show you like pages, not to show too much, but I print out inspirational pictures and I glue them in here. So on my days where things seem 100 times worse than what they are, I usually go through my little journal and flick through it, and it helps me to keep the vision. So I have some inspirational quotes, I have some fitness goals, I have some pictures, inspirational pictures, some travel pictures, work pictures, friendships, and house inspos, a lot of house inspos, flowers, nature, and stuff like that. So I've printed them out. I am getting a little bit tired, so I think I'm going to finish this for the day, and I'm going to keep going with my vision board probably tomorrow. I'll wake up earlier and just set the tone for the day. But oh my god, what are they watching? Oh my gosh. I'm so overstimulated. Like, there's too much. It's too loud. So I'm gonna go and read a book. I think I just need to chill and go read a book. But I was gonna start on something new. Oh, hold on. I need to tell you about something. Okay, I'm hiding in my daughter's room because the kids are so loud. You guys, okay. For my birthday, my friend ordered this set for me to read because I've been dying to read it. Because I'm a sucker for things that people don't really want, people feel intimidated doing. So, I read it. I was gonna do this whole video about this, right? Because it was October, Halloween, and I was gonna read this whole video, and I couldn't be bothered. To be honest, I just wanted to read this so bad without having to stop and record and just enjoy the ride. Kind of like when you go to a concert and you don't like record everything on your phone, but you just live in the moment. This me with these books. I smashed through them. And if you're not interested in this, that's it for the vlog. But if you want to hear me having a chat about a beautiful Haunting Adeline by H.G. Carlton, let's get comfortable and let's discuss. Okay, so can I put you here? I hope that you can still hear me because the microphone is being covered. But all right, Haunting Adeline. Okay, so first of all, it's a cat and mouse duet, I think. That's what they call it. That's what kids call it these days. Pretty much a stalker romance. First of all, I watched reviews for some YouTubers and they're like, no, it's too creepy. I'm not reading that. Okay, this, I don't know if I would say this is a romance per se. It's a very bad, dirty book. Nothing romantic about it. The relationship is completely toxic. This type of relationship that will not last in real life, but it's fictional, so we're going to read about it. Before I begin about the story, I would like to discuss the actual books. They are thick and they are so heavy. First of all, the first thing that popped into my head was the quality of these books. Like, the cover is super soft. The pages are like tinted gray, right? They're not white. They actually got this gray tint to it, and it sucks because you can't see it on camera, but I love the detailing of the pages and just how much detail went into this book. I really, really appreciate it. The pages are thick. This book feels very special. It was so pricey on Amazon, but when my friend ordered it, I was like, okay, I'll read it because obviously it's a birthday present. But when I got it, I was like, I get it. The quality of this book is pretty good. And don't mind the little edges. I took this book with me everywhere, and I mean everywhere. So this guy stalking a girl, falls in love with her. But this is more of, well, I didn't find it was too creepy. This was more of bad, like good guy does bad things to bad people. So it counterbalances it as for a good purpose. So a villain that does bad to other villains for a good reason. Do you know what I mean? So this is what it comes out with this guy. So I was like, okay, so he's not really bad. Like, he is messed up. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, I'm a Libra. I gotta justify the situation. I weigh pros and cons, you know? So the girl, I'm like, you just as messed up as the guy. So, I mean, to be like, oh my God, it's so creepy. First of all, look at the character. Like, look at the personality. Look at the character. I think they deserve each other. There are some hot, spicy scenes in here, and some people couldn't handle it. I'm like, I mean, I'll read it. Like, something happens in the end of this book. So she follows all these letters from like her grandma, and her grandma apparently had a stalker. So don't want to say too much. I think read it. To be honest, it's not that bad. It's not that scary. So from here, it leads us into the second book. Now, the second book is not a dark romance. Haunting Adeline. So something happens in the first book that leads us straight into the second. And I was like, I need to read the second because I want to know. I want to know. And let me tell you, the second book, there is no romance in it. It is not a romance. If anything, it's more of a thriller. It's like a detective thriller. It's not a psychological thriller. It's more like finding the mystery. And like a lot of messed up things happen while they're trying to find the thing. And I had to put this book down a few times. I'm going to tell you, if you thought the book one was bad, which actually it wasn't, this is like 3 times more messed up. There was some graphic scenes in here. I could not handle it. I had to actually put the book down, and I was like, I cannot read this today. And I think that's what put me in that bit of a slumpy mood, to be honest. It was very entertaining, interesting, but I think it put me a bit of a slumpy mood because I was like, that is so graphic. I read it. And that's where you know the writing is good, because I read it and I can see it happening. And I'm like, literally got the cringe at some points. And I was like, and I like put it down. I was like, nah, not today. And then I pick it up the next day with mentality of being prepared of what I'm about to read, because I don't think I was ready for the second book. Because I was like, usually second books are not as bad as the first ones. But in this case, if you read the first one, warning, second one is even worse. There's no romance in here, but there's a lot of details of very, very unpleasant and bad things that happen to people. Overall, I did love this. Now that I kind of marinated on it and processed it, it is very messed up duology, but I do, however, want to keep reading. There's one character in here, actually. Oh my God, in book 2, what's her name? There's one character in here. What are they doing? Hold on, I gotta check on my kids. Okay, they're okay. So there's a character in here, Sybil, but everybody calls her Sibby. I need a book about her. She is so freaking funny. She's so twisted. She is so twisted, so dangerous, but she's so funny. And I'm like, I need a book. I would totally read a messed up story about her, how she became messed up, and her humor, and the character is such a good character. Like, I want to know. So overall, yes, kids, this is how you read. You get interrupted every 2 minutes. Okay, so let's finalize this so we can get on with our day. Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. I rate this about 4.75 stars. The other quarter is gone out the window when my mind couldn't comprehend some of the information in here. She did put trigger warning, so that's my bad, but it kind of snuck up on me and I was like, oh, so I couldn't handle it. But overall, I love this. This was very entertaining, very messed up. If you're bored with your reads and you want to read something that you can like literally like get grossed out about, read this. However, it is my not first, but it's one of my recently first read. Like, I'm not into this type of reading, so me reading this is like dipping my toes in. I know there's like way more messed up stuff than this, so I don't want to. I'm not really interested to read this anytime soon. I would in the future, not yet, because I literally just came out of the slump from reading this and I don't want to put myself back there yet. So I think I'm gonna go and read some fluffy romance or some smart, maybe some light-hearted thriller or something. I don't know, but at the moment I'm gonna have a little breather. But recommended if you do want to spice up your reading. You can go on this funky ride. Anyways, I'm gonna go brush my teeth and go to bed because I am done for today. Fresh day tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Random vlog, but I felt like I needed to do something for my mental health today. All right.